My name is Peter Sutherland, and it's a pleasure to be able to speak a little bit about the opportunities in India for Canadian business. I know something about that because I lived in India for 3 years when I was the Canadian High Commissioner in Delhi, and had the opportunity to travel throughout the country and get a very good understanding of what the opportunities were and will continue to be. Now, as the Vice Chair of the Canada-India Business Council, I work every day with companies from India to Canada, looking at each other's jurisdictions. I have to say that over the time that I've been dealing with India, so it's about 10 years now, the level of interest in Canada, in India, has gone up enormously. When I first started, there was some curiosity, let's say, but not a lot of sincere business interest in moving into that marketplace. These days, that's not a question. Everybody, it seems to me, wants to have an India strategy because of the growth, sparkling growth of the country, the demographic profile, the young population, rapidly expanding middle class. All of these factors attract people's attention. The big issue facing Canadian companies now is not should we go to India, it's how do we go to India. And that's where organizations like the Canada-India Business Council and in India the CII can play an important role. I think for Canadian companies, as I say, the interest level is there. They've been attracted by the size of the marketplace, but not only the size of the marketplace, the dynamism of the marketplace. The other interesting factor these days, having come out of a global recession from 2008, 2009, it was interesting to note, and I think the Canadian business community took note, that India did remarkably well during that very difficult time. Which one of the reasons being, of course, that it is less dependent on exports than our other neighboring economies like China, for example. India's growth and its economic strength is primarily based on its large domestic market, and that will do nothing but grow as time goes by, and as people become wealthy, the middle class will grow from roughly 100 million now to over 580 million, according to McKinsey & Company, by 2030. So when you look at that kind of growth factor, that kind of consumption pattern, the power that's being developed in the country, Canadian companies and others around the world are very interested. But I think, as I said earlier, the key now is to actually take action, develop a strategy, and follow it through by entering the marketplace.